Welcome back to Spicy Tech. This is Mark, and today we'll be showing you our very first drive using Tesla's full self-driving beta 10.69.2.2 at night. In particular, I'm emphasizing at night because with the FSD beta, it is a bit limited in terms of what it sees during the night. I prefer to test it during the night so that way, over time, we can see, and the audience can see over time, that the system improves during nightly navigation. And if it improves overnight, nightly navigation, then that means that during the day, it should perform even better. The path that we're taking today is in Scarborough, and we're going to Downsview area. And this is just highlighting that with FSD, everyone who has enrolled in the program will most likely become a beta tester before the end of the year. And I'm hoping that a lot of improvements, we do see a lot of improvements coming down before year end. We had some really cool situations that took place, so I'm hoping that you enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and enjoy this drive-through.
And I should start with our father.
It's on park.
Alright, so this is the visualization now. So now he's seeing a lot more. He's seeing you standing up right next to it.
Oh,
And now
cool.
here we go.
Hi.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Oh, kind of. That's pretty cool. Does it leave it on? Okay.
Alright, so it's making its turn. It's going a little too quickly.
Aggressive.
Ooh.
Oh, oh.
Alright. Making the turn ahead.
Can you make it more or less assertive?
I'm just trying to slow it down a little bit. It's going a little too fast.
I can see the car there in the way. Oh, and it's blue.
So it's going straight. And now it's going to make that right turn. It's a little bit hesitant. There's a car coming on the right. There's another car coming here too as well, but I have to stop because another car is coming. So that was a little bit rough.
Yeah, it was too close. I would have turned.
Okay. So we're off to a little bit rough start. Now we have a traffic light. Right on red, it's slowing down.
Is it set for red on red?
FSD does recognize right on red. However, if there is a no right on red sign, FSD does not recognize it. Oh,
Is it on
alright.
standard mode? Is that
It's on average.
no? But
average.
just like
Even though FSD was set to average, after it made that first right turn that we experienced, it accelerated really quickly as if the car was not on chill mode. It was, in fact, it performed as if it was on standard mode.
55 now, but it's going 63.
Okay. So normally we would have taken the highway, but instead it's going to go straight down. It's going to go straight down. What is this? Pharmacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pharmacy to Shepherd and then take the 401 that way.
So now you can see all the fancy visualization, right? So you can see all the road marks. You can see the oncoming lanes. I mean, right now this is pretty much smooth sailing, but it was a little bit rough coming out of the neighborhood there.
It looks pretty good for nighttime though, the visualization.
Well, we just took the car for a wash, so hopefully all the sensors. Actually, I forgot to clean the sensors here.
It's looking good. Seeing all the garbage cans.
And this is the report button on the screen right here. This camera icon, this video recorder
Okay.
icon. It's using a lot of the high beams.
It's
though.
not seeing the light until it gets closer. Now it's seeing it.
Yeah.
It's seeing that car way in there.
So the visualization really is And you can see now, I can move this to the side, and you can have a full screen of the beta visualization.
Wait, we couldn't do that before, right?
No, you can't. So it kind of gives you pretty much a full screen visualization of what the car
You don't just leave
sees.
it that way?
Yeah, I guess we can. Wait.
You can see the two people.
So that was
There's another person here. I didn't even see them.
yeah, but that, you know, that was kind of dangerous, but I mean, it's fine, I guess.
It saw them, so
Okay.
it had the two people on the screen, which is good.
I just don't like how it's using the high beams, like in what we would consider a well-lit environment. Yeah, a well-lit area. So now it has to take a right. It's stopping abruptly for that red light. There's some traffic on the left, right. It's good to go. It goes.
We're
Switches
turning
lanes.
left onto the highway.
It's going to take a left onto Victoria Park.
Is it seeing the light?
Yes.
So does this one follow?
It's not stopping.
Oh, okay.
Oof, that was, I mean, that was smooth-ish. Okay, now it's moving up a lot. Has to go up a little bit to make that left turn. There's a lot of oncoming traffic. There's a bus up ahead. There's a car taking a left turn here. The bus is stopping. We can go quickly. Okay. And then it's switching lanes here into the middle lane right after that left turn. Now we are on the furthest right lane and we are going onto the 401 onto the highway itself.
Stopping a bit aggressively.
It is. I think it has to do probably with my settings. I might have to play around with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it made that left turn, it went into the left lane really smooth, but it was kind of alarming because
Kind of scary because it didn't have the indicator on. Which
and well, not only that, it was because, you know, the car is doing it for you.
Yeah.
So it just took the right, it didn't indicate
Like normally.
like a normal person would have indicated. So I'll just record that because it was going into the. Why is it slow?
No, you don't always have to indicate, but yeah. But normally at the forks it indicates on the highway. So now it's going to switch to the other stack.
So now it should go back to navigate on autopilot now, and the wow, that guy is speeding.
It's not getting a chance to
And to make a left
up.
turn. Wow. Okay. All right. So car
try not
just
to get on there. Yeah. Did you do that?
no, the car did everything. So that guy just swung in front of me and could have caused an accident. There's a lot of wild driving right now from people, and now this guy, the police is now chasing after them. So
Wait, who was that?
that was the BMW that was speeding
Oh, not
on
the one,
the- on
not
the
the
left-
one that went over.
on the furthest left lane. No.
Oh my
So
gosh.
now he is going to get pulled over.
Well, let's see the lights actually. Oh no, it switched back, right? Okay, watch out there.
This guy, he wants to take in my lane, but navigate on autopilot.
Said no.
Said no. Exactly.
Absolutely not. Hi everyone, it's Cry here. I just want to let you all know that for future reference, all of our drive-through videos may not include the navigate on autopilot content. This is unless that we have a disengagement or intervention. I know you're upset, but the reason for this is that if you paid for the enhanced autopilot or full self-driving package, you'll have access to these features already. So there wasn't really much to note about this part of the drive, but we wanted to mention a phenomena that we've been experiencing, which is where we're parallel and adjacent to a car that is merging onto the highway, and we found that the car tends to aggressively yield, sometimes by slamming the brakes on the highway, which forces Mark to intervene by pressing the acceleration pedal. So that's all we really wanted to let you guys know, and yeah, enjoy the drive.
And then the same thing for this final lane change. And then I want to see how it takes the
Why don't we just let it take us to the destination and see how it looks?
We can do that, yeah. So we can. So I'll just let it do its thing. Coming off the 401 now, the highway, and then it should get all pretty again. There we go. And I'm just going to just let it do its thing.
The slowing down is definitely better.
That's true. That is true. It is.
Like it instantly saw the.
It's very smooth. It's very gradual. And we have a green light. We can make a left turn here, and let's see how it does it. Okay. So we have no cars next to us. So.
We're really close to that edge.
Yeah. So. It made it by itself, but I gave it a lot of pressure on the steering wheel. But
I think it
would have handled it by itself. It would have done it by itself. I just have to give more trust to the.
I don't know what that one yet.
To the beta.
I think she needs some more updates. Oh, you can see the car creeping up.
It's changing the lanes. That's good. There's a bus on its way towards us. It's stopping, so we should be able to make a left turn as this person is
it's seeing it that it's
crossing
stopping
here. Okay, and
I want to see if it's actually taking us to where we need to go.
And we have cars alongside this road, and it does a good job of
seeing them,
navigating around them. But we have to make a right turn right here. It stops, and then it's making a wide turn, but it's
freaking out. Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to stop there. So that's it. That's
what just happened?
That is FSD
I think it got
beta, but yeah, it got really confused there at the end. But
that person probably was like, "Let me get out of here."
Overall, I would say it was a really good first attempt, a really good first drive.
I think you should have thing that actually.
What's that?
What it just did, because they almost hit into the thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not supposed to navigate really to the like parking lots.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really designed for that as yet. But once that's sorted out,
I think it could have been smoother.
Yeah, it definitely could have been more elegant, but it just freaked out. It just freaked out. I'm not too sure why. I mean, there was a car there, but it went wide, and then it was making the right turn, but then eventually it just spasmed out, and then it just could not compute. So that's hopefully a decent idea of how this beta is. I'm brand new to it. We are now experiencing it, but I will say that I am impressed based on what I've seen so far. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will definitely see you in our next video.
Bye.